Hi everyone, this is Country Music News International. My name's Nigel Sharpe, and today I'm speaking to, and I'm going to try and say this correctly, Irena Eide.
Yes, that sounds good.
But you will find her under the name Rainy Eyes, and there is a sort of a kind of logical step between that original name and the artist name, and
Yeah.
which is unusual, very nice. I like that.
Yeah, it just kind of happened that way, and then it just stuck.
Yeah,
So,
well, it's like kind of playing with words, isn't it? It's like when you're writing lyrics to songs,
yeah,
your imagination can just kind of take off
right.
with lyrics. So, do you actually write a lot of
I,
lyrics?
I do. I write a lot. It can be too much when it takes 5 years to finish an album.
Right.
I'm already on, at least two more albums in. Um, if not three. So, yeah, I do write a lot, and lately I've have not been writing as much. It's almost like I feel like I need to get this music out in the world, and I have another album that I'm hopefully about to record, and kind of like want to get those out and ready, kind of recorded and in the can before I really delve into finishing the 60 to 100 other song drafts
Okay.
that I have. But
Sounds a
yeah,
lot.
it's a lot. I use it as my therapy, it's kind of just how I process everything. And
Right.
yeah.
So, how long have you been in the States then? If you're originally from Norway,
I have been here since 2006. So 17 years, going on 18 or something.
okay, that's a while.
Yeah.
And you're based in Lafayette, I think.
Yes, I am at the moment.
And is that always where you've been? Because from what I was reading, it seemed that you traveled around a lot.
Yeah, I lived in California up until
Yeah.
2020, and I was in California that whole time, but moving around a lot and on the road and touring and stuff as well. But yeah, I've been here in Louisiana since 2020, and it's a different lifestyle for sure.
So, and when you're going out on tour or when you're going out and doing gigs, are you always playing with a band or do you do any kind of solo work as well?
I do play some solo shows. I'm about to play a few solo shows on this tour. And of course, I prefer to play with the full band. That's a whole other level of music. But yeah, I do play some solo too, and that can be fun as well. It's just a different thing.
So, when you do go out with a band, what's the lineup for that?
I have electric guitar, bass, and drums, and then I play electric as well. So, Roddy Romero, a great Grammy-winning Cajun musician here from Lafayette, on guitar with me at Jazz Fest, and Chris Stafford, another great guitarist, is the one that usually plays with us. And Joe Verdreen on bass and Ethan Brazo on drums. They're all from here. They're incredible musicians, and there's just something very unique and special, and there's just like this groove and this feel that you just almost can't find anywhere else. You know what I mean? And it's just, I don't know. It's part of what's so awesome about Louisiana. Part of the
Yeah.
draw.
Yeah, let's go to the music with Lonesome Highway. I also read somewhere it's a sort of swampy Louisiana rock thing. Is that how you see it, or does it have a particular genre for you?
I
I mean,
think I would call it Americana, which
yeah,
is pretty broad term, but also encapsulates all of. I feel like today's Americana kind of has a similar lineage and canon of inspiration that kind of draws from a lot of the rhythm and blues and like Southern roots, rock and also country music, but then also soul, like there can be an element. So I feel like my music is like, country mixed with rock, mixed with soul, R&B, something in there. That track that you have heard isn't necessarily falling under all those categories, but the rest of the record definitely does. So,
and this album, and the album is also called Lonesome Highway. Is that right? It is, right?
yes.
And that drops on the 12th of July.
Yes.
So Lonesome Highway then is it the first single from it? Or are you planning to release other singles?
That is the first single. We have 2 more singles coming out, I guess, once a month. So May, the next one comes out, and then one in June, and then one in July when the album drops. So
I really enjoyed listening to Lonesome Highway and also watching the video.
yeah.
I had to smile a little bit because where I live, there are no lonesome highways. It's just traffic jams where I live.
Right. Yeah, it's a little, that's why those Europeans came to the United States in the first place, to America in the first place. They were looking for more space, I guess.
That's right. Okay, so when this album drops, are you planning to sort of do any special gig or a special event or anything like that?
We're definitely going to do some album release shows and a little album release tour. And this whole spring tour that I'm doing is kind of like an album, a single pre-album release tour. And yeah, I expect to be touring the album once it's out for sure in this late summer, fall.
And you were saying earlier that, you got loads of material for the next album or the next albums, plural. So do you have any concrete plans to sort of get back into the studio for the next batch, as it were?
I am kind of just trusting the universe that it will all fall into place. And right now, our live performances, we do play a lot of the new materials. So the band is super warmed up on it. And I imagine that once we do go into the studio, we'll just kind of be able to just sit down and play it,
Yeah.
So I look forward to that. And there's no concrete plans. There's been some talk, and I hope to be able to do it in the next coming year here, for sure.
So I'm going to say thanks very much for taking the time to talk with us.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Oh.
Okay, so you take care. Love to the dog.
Thank you so much.
And hopefully we'll speak again sometime. Maybe
Yes.
in Lafayette itself.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so take care and bye.
Bye.